He was so pissed he wanted to punch me in the face in front of everybody inside of the mall. Hey, welcome to Hazys, everyone. You know, at any point in this video, there's something you like, click the like button, give it the thumbs up, and then click subscribe. Click the notification bell. YouTube may actually even notify you of a new Hazys Day video when he makes one, so you can come back for more. And you know I want you to come back, because I love each and every one of you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, today I'm going to give you a confession. This is a confession of an early childhood hazy. This is something I've done, it was years ago. I'm actually going to stem this back to where I believe I was about 16 to 18 years old. I was going to the mall with my cousin. It was a good time. We always had the best times. And this particular individually time was strange. And that's why I'm going to tell you about it right now. So we were driving out the mall together. Now, we were going in his car. I believe it was a Jeep Wrangler. It could have been a different vehicle, but I'm pretty sure it was his Jeep. And I know it wasn't my car because my car was a piece of shit. It was then, you know, it was like every other car I had was pieces of shit. He had so many vehicles, it's hard to exactly remember which one it was, but you know what? A lot of them, they were all good. So I can tell you that. So we get to the mall, right? We actually make it there. Mine may have not actually made it to the mall. We would have got like halfway to the mall and had to call a tow truck. We get to the mall and we do the shopping. You know, we're at the mall. We're doing like the typical teenager thing. What any teenager would do at the mall. I mean, you're like, you're looking at people. You're going in the stores. You know, you're just like doing nothing. You know, maybe getting hot. I love the hot pretzels. You know, I mean, who doesn't, right? If you love hot pretzels, put that down in the comment box. I love hot pretzels. Sometimes in mustard, sometimes with cheese, sometimes both, sometimes just plain, but I do love hot pretzels. So it's always with salt. So we going through the mall, and at some point, one of us is like, hey, I got to go to the bathroom, you know. So the other was like, yeah, let's go find the bathroom. You know, that's a good idea. We may had a drink before we went to the mall, you know, or had like a Slurpee walking around the mall or something like that too. Who knows? But regardless, it was a long drive because he lived about half hour, 40 minutes from this particular mall that we were going to. So we go in, we go to the bathroom, and now time and time again, I mean, I could tell you, like, it doesn't matter where we went. It could have been a Burger King, a McDonald's. It could have been anywhere. It could have been a major store. If we went to the bathroom, we always went into the stalls, okay? There's, you know, now in a men's room, there's urinals and there's stalls. We always chose the stalls because it's just straight up weird to like stand next to each other and take a whiz in the urinals. You know, I don't know. People that love to use the troughs and stand next to their buddy at the urinal, I second guess a lot of those guys. It's just weird, man. So most of the time we're always in the stalls. Now, let's just say Burger King. I go into a Burger King stall or, you know, whatever, and he comes in and he always would like piss off of the wall, you know, like he'd piss on the wall so it would like bank shot and like spray on me, you know, while I was standing in the other stall. You know what I mean? Just like a kind of like a crisscross action because there's like a little gap between the stall and the wall. So he would like arc his shots and like hit the wall, and then I'd get like piss all over my clothes, and you know, he'd laugh and it was funny, right? It's just funny. It was funny. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get you back, man. So we go into the stalls at the mall. Now, the stalls were black. They had the urinals too. We didn't use the urinals because, again, that's weird. But we go into the black stalls. And I look down. I remember I can see his shoes, you know. I see my shoes. He was wearing black shoes, I believe. And so I start going, you know, I'm going, and I'm like, I'm getting you back, you son of a bitch, because he was doing a number two, right? He sat down to do it too, and I'm like, I'm totally gonna get you, you know. So I start like bank shotting off of the wall, right? And I'm like And I'm just going and going and going and going. And I look down and I see a white pair of shoes. And I'm right? Now, he was wearing black shoes, okay? So I know he didn't change his shoes, but I look down, there's a guy with his feet facing out, he's taking a dump, and he's got white shoes on. So now, theoretically, I just bank shotted all over the wall, and it just like got the back of the guy's head, his neck, his shirt, everything. And he was just trying to take a polite, fresh dump. So I come out of the stall extremely quickly when I realize that the shoe color is not a match. And there's my cousin standing at the sinks. So you guys do the math, right? So I wanted to get him back, totally screwed that up. Some poor individual now has just been bank shotted on while needing to take a dump. I tell my cousin, I'm like, dude, let's get the hell out of here. We better like go now. And he's like, why? And I'm like, let's just go now. And I'm like, go. And I'm like, and he's like, all right. We rush out of the bathroom and we're running and we go into a Kohl's store. And literally, I duck into a clothing rack to tell him what happened, like out of sight completely. And I'm like, dude, I just bang shot it all over. I looked down, there was white shoes. It wasn't you. He was in tears immediately. It fell straight onto the floor. I'm sorry I'm even laughing to this day because now that I think about it, it was really damn funny. He falls onto the floor and he was just in tears. I mean, in tears, laughing. Now, the story gets even better. The guy comes out of the bathroom, sees my cousin laughing on the floor. I'm hiding in the clothes, like, you're not going to find me. But he sees him, so he comes storming up, and, my cousin's basically, like, pointing at me into the into the clothing rack. And the guy, he's like, you motherfucker, you just pissed all over me, all over my head, my neck, and my clothes. He's like, I should kick your ass. I should light you up right here and right now. And he smacks the clothing rack down to the ground. And he reveals he's got one arm was broken at this time. So, I mean, he was having this particular year for this individual was not the best of luck. You know what I mean? He was having like one of the worst years of his life. He's got a busted arm and now he's like piss coated and he has to go home and tell his family about it. So immediately I'm feeling really bad, and I'm like, dude, whoa, calm down, man. I'm like, don't. He's like, I should knock you out. I'm going to punch you in your face. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I'm so sorry. I'm like, I thought you were my friend. My friend. He's like, you piss on your friends? And I'm like, we piss on each other all the time. And the guy's like, fuck you guys. And he ended up leaving, in a calm situation. Nobody got knocked out or anything, but man, I tell you, we laughed from the moment we left that mall, the 40 some odd minute ride home and straight into the night, like just dead tears. It was just one of those experiences. So I'm apologizing now for laughing about it because it really was a horrible thing, but it wasn't intentionally meant for that particular guy. So I got to give myself a little credit there. It wasn't like I was going out to peg a fucking stranger. Fucking here on Hazys Days, hugs and kisses. So we get back and we talk about it and we've laughed and we didn't do any more like wall banking, pissing on each other, I don't believe, after that. It could have happened particularly from time to time, but for the most part, that was a lesson learned. And this is a confession told. 16 to 18-year-old Hazys Day in the mall. I feel terrible about it, guys. I just wanted you to know. Now it's free. It's off my chest. It's out into the world. And, guy, if you watch this particular video by chance, dude, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. And I hope your arm healed well. I wish you the best always. I love you just the same, even wet or not. I love you just the same as everybody else. Today, tomorrow, and forever. We're right here, Hazys Day 2018. It's the year of the amazing. Why is it the amazing? Because we just got some negativity off of our chest. And I hope it gave you a little bit of entertainment. Thank you all for watching, ladies and gentlemen. Love you guys today, tomorrow, and forever. Peace. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more.